What's up, family? It is your gal, the pulse, the bad gal of Suka, Empress J. And I know it's been a long, long time since I've done a naked Empress, but I'm back. And today's episode is in honor of Women's History Month. Now, as we're coming down to the end of Women's History Month, I would not be the fabulous woman that I am if I did not do a naked empress that honors women in history because I am a woman and I'm making history. So today's topic is about women in music, women in soca, women in the international market, because one of the days in the month was International Women's Day. So big up to all my ladies. Now, this vlog may sound like I'm bashing, but I'm not bashing. I'm just expressing myself because you know that the Naked Empress is all about the good, the bad, and the ugly in the music business and this journey of mine to, and I've been saying soca stardom, but things have shifted. I am not worried about soca stardom as much as international stardom. So the vision is greater than even soca music. It's about great music that's going to touch the world, and that's what I'm excited about. And in doing that, I will be a pioneer in bringing soca music to the forefront. So let's get into it. The ugly side of it, but then I'm going to end with the positive side so that you don't think it's just all rah, 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 rah. So the two topics that I want to talk about for the Naked Empress today is how men are really, really, really blocking women from getting their shine, especially in soca music, and it's in the music industry as a whole. It's very hard for women um, to really make their name, and it seemingly you have to be either really vulgar or you put in a different kind of box. And there are artists, female artists that in the American market that are breaking those stereotypes, like Chalky. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's a hip hop artist, dark skin, doesn't wear makeup, big girl, not on the glamorous side. She's very tomboyish, but she's getting nominated for Grammys and getting campaigns and really a pioneer for body acceptance and just acceptance of differences. Um, of course, Lizzo has broken a lot of barriers with being a plus size entertainer, and there are many of us out there. I'm a plus size entertainer, so I represent the tech gals them. So it's a lot of us out there breaking the stereotypes and barriers, but more specifically within the soca market, with the pandemic and everything, our money dried up, our gigs dried up. So for a year, we have really been struggling. And now that things are opening up just a little bit, I'm trying to figure out how come ain't no gal them on none of these flyers for none of these concerts and fests. Hello, hello, hello. We are here. Hello, we have music. Hello, there are more of us than just Patrice. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So, I've been, when I can, because I'm not sitting around all day on IG and all this, but when I'm scrolling through and I'm looking on IG or any of the social media outlets and I see, parties going on, I'm seeing bare men on the lineup, not a woman in sight, not a woman. What is going on? And I don't care who get mad at for you don't let the women into nothing. It is definitely a boys club, and I'm sick of it. I think I seen one concert that had a bunch of women. And if we don't produce it ourselves, of course it's not gonna happen. But Big up my DJ in Barbados, Bill Gates. He did one of his Wild Out Wednesdays was all women's music, and for 2 hours just straight soca, all women. And someone made the comment where like, you gonna have enough music? Are you mad? Are you mad? I alone have enough music for an hour long show. Facts. Check my discography. So of course you could do 2 3 hours. You could do a whole fet and play nothing but female artists because it's enough of us out there. You just don't play us. You only play Patrice, Destra, uh, who else? So it's hard being an entertainer in the first place, and then to have your money blocked because promoters are not booking female artists. I don't get it. Why do you feel like we wouldn't have a draw? We're going to draw women just as much as we draw men. So that's the real one of the real ugly sides of being a woman in this industry. A lot of times it's already a struggle to really make money in this industry, especially with the industry shifting to streaming and things like that. We really make our money from performing, and they're not booking women. They're just not. So let's change this paradigm. Let's honor us women. It's plenty of us out here, and we give a good show. And the ladies will enjoy us just as much as the men will. My other topic that I wanted to talk about is being authentic. So, in honor of Women's History Month, I have been quite disturbed with some of my ladies in the business that are authentic to who they are. Um, and that's not to say that you can't grow and develop. We grow and develop, but the core of who we are is who we are. We may develop our sound, we may develop our thoughts and things like that, but I'm seeing too much that my ladies are, you know, being convinced by, and I feel male managers or advisors or whatever, that sex sells. I hear that all the time. And you all know the bad gal of soca. My whole persona is bad gal. But guess what? I was the bad gal of rock and roll. I was the bad gal of rap. Anything that I've done, it's always been that's been who I am. That's just my personality, a strong personality. So it's authentic. So when you see me do certain things and they're like, "You're a big girl, but you're confident," and but that's just who I am. So when I see these up and coming and even some seasoned artists that are now shifting to the more sexual side of things, it just doesn't look authentic unless it's really a part of your personality. It's just like you're trying too hard. Stop letting these men dictate to you how you should be. If your persona was sweet and genuine, then stay in that lane until you make them hear you. Don't then switch to now you're a bad gal too, huh? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Be yourself. Be authentic. Cause it won't come off authentic if that's not you. It's just like, they say dogs can smell fear. The public can know when you're faking it. It just don't look right. And they're gonna see it no matter how much people push it, push it, push it. Be yourself. Don't let these men tell you that you have to do it this way because sex sells. Look at and especially my women in soca, because we so want soca to be international and worldly recognized. We can't even get recognition on some of the streaming platforms as soca as a genre, but we can't do that because we're not authentic to who we are. I've never seen India Irie change the core of who she is. Her music may have developed, her sound may have developed, but who she was and what her message was always stayed the same. So from the gate, this is who I've been. From the gate, have this who you've been? And I don't want to hear that, oh, you grow, you develop. Yes, you grow, you develop. I absolutely, absolutely. But the core of who you are, usually stays the same when you're authentic. You know, look at Cardi B. You know why Cardi B is so successful? Because she's always been Cardi B. She's always been on the edge. And that's not to say that that's the only way to become popular. But she is who she is. And she's unapologetic about it. And that's what sells. I go back to Lizzo. Lizzo is who she is. She's true to herself and authentic, and that's what sells. Yes, and these are two people on the extreme. Lizzo doesn't sell sex; she sells body positive. Yes, I'm fat, but look, I can be naked and be comfortable. Cardi B, I'm a freak, and I'm gonna sing about that. I'm gonna sing about this WAP. I'm gonna sing about this up till this stuff. I'm gonna do all of these things because that's me. And I feel like women, if we own who we are and don't allow these men in the industry to dictate to us what sells, because yes, sex sells. Sex been selling since the beginning of time. But so has positivity, so has spirituality, so has just being naturally beautiful. All of those things sell too if you sell it. Because you can sell a sun ray to the sun if you know what you're doing and if you believe in what you're selling. Promoters, ease up now. Put more than one female, at least put one on, and then put more than one female on the bill. We want to make some money too. And then women, don't let these men dictate to you what your personality is going to be, what your persona is going to be, especially if it is not authentic to you. Authenticity is what will take you further than what you can ever believe. Remember that whole saying, stay in your lane, it goes beyond it. You know, you ain't trying to do nothing nobody else is doing, because it's a lot of people doing the same thing. Cardi B ain't no different from Meg The Stallion when it comes to slackness and all of that. But they stay in their lane. You know how they stay in their lane? They authentic to themselves. Longevity in the business and our genre, Alison Hines stayed true to herself. Destra stayed true to herself. And if she deviates too far, it doesn't work. When you're authentic, it'll carry you places that you can never imagine. And on a positive note, closing out, be on the lookout for new music from Empress J. And what I said in the beginning was that I'm not even saying this soca journey, I'm saying this journey into music stardom, because I have developed, I have shifted gears. I'm still authentic to being boss, Bad Gala Soca, and that's the lead single that's coming out on my new EP produced by my favorite producer, FH3 Beats. So the whole EP is produced and or written with him. So it's going to be hot. So that's it. Thank you for tuning in once again to the Naked Empress, talking about the good, bad, and the ugly within the music business, and a glimpse into my journey to international music stardom. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.